you think Christians are stupid for believing in Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit, you've got to be really stupid to watch this movie and believe all of these references is true. Who ever heard of other gods with the same exact tenets as Jesus Christ? Who ever heard of that? It's just, and there's nothing to support it. There's no facts to support it that I've been able to find. If you find any, please send them to me. I would love to see them. And there's also the Zeitgeist Challenge. Send them to them. Zeitgeist Part 1 is just a joke. It's got to be. I mean, if this stuff was also obvious, I'm sure scholars would have been on it centuries ago. The ancient writings are very, very scarce. There's even a Zeitgeist Challenge on YouTube. If you can prove any of that information to be correct through documentation, go to the website. There's something in my gut when I watched it told me this is just crap. There's always bits of truth, I guess, in everything that people present, bits of truth. And in this case, the bits are very, 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 very tiny. Horus and all these other Egyptian gods. I mean, I've researched a little bit of this. I don't believe anything that I see on the TV, the internet, books, without cross-referencing it. And I just encourage anybody out there to cross-reference any of these things. There's also plenty of videos on YouTube that refute. There's Zeitgeist Refuted. If you're going to watch Zeitgeist, you might as well watch Zeitgeist Refuted. There's debunking of the movie by historians. It's just not a very credible source. And to me, I just thought it was entertaining. I believe that a lot of the astrology is accurate. The ancients, they didn't have YouTube. They had the sky. That was their YouTube. It's a joke. If you're going to believe this stuff, you're going to get pissed off. Do a little research and get pissed off about something that's correct. Part 2, 9/11. Holy cow. I mean, what can you say about that? I've never seen so many bombs or so many bomb references coming out of mainstream media. CNN, Fox News, Peter Jennings. I mean, all these guys are, government owned as far as I'm concerned, and they're out there saying it. Well, they're not saying it anymore. I wonder who put a stop to that. The truth behind 9/11, any theory that you can come up with can be proven and debunked, period. Any theory. You can see it over and over again. Whatever you think, if it's terrorists, then you think it's terrorists, then you can back that up and you can debunk any sort of conspiracy theory. If you're a conspiracy theorist, you can back that up and debunk the fact that it was, terror or alleged terrorist. It just goes around and around and around. When I look at the Part 3, the monetary banks, I haven't done a whole lot of research toward that, and I don't really desire to. It seems to make a lot of sense. The 1907 panic, the Roaring '20s, and the market crash. Maybe the banks overplayed their hand and ran the economy too far into the ground. Recently I saw Mike Huckabee on the Huckabee Show. Mike Huckabee, of all people, on Fox News, implying that this economic structure is being manipulated by the bankers. Mike Huckabee. God, I couldn't believe it. Him and Chuck Norris. Of course, Chuck just kind of looked away like, I don't know about that, Mike. Back to these banks. I don't know. As far as Zeitgeist goes, that's the only part of the movie that makes any sense. I mean, the 9/11 stuff. I don't know. Undecided. You just have to research this stuff. You don't get all pissed off about one thing or another. Don't believe everything you see in video form, and certainly cross-reference these facts. If you want to learn about the Federal Reserve, go on Wikipedia. Do a search. That's how I found this movie. Actually, I was doing some research on the Federal Reserve because I heard Alan Greenspan had mentioned on PBS that it was a private organization, and I thought, what? Anyway, so just look at the facts. Don't jump to conclusions and jump on the Zeitgeist bandwagon